YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Ray T tapping back in with another car vid today. I'm on my way to the gym, but I wanted to come on here and talk about this verse I read, and it said, it's come from 1 Peter verses 5-8. It said, be sober and be vigilant, because the devil, your adversary, is walking around like a lion for who he can devour. And when I heard that, it's like, when I think sober, a lot of people may think drugs or alcohol and stuff, but that too. But I also think, everybody has their own battles they deal with, like, may have financial problems or women, temptation, gambling, whatever it may be, that family, whatever it is, like, the devil comes in many shapes and forms. He doesn't just take the form of, this little guy with red horns. Like, it's a lot of different factors that may play into it. And for me, I'm trying to, once I found myself trying to do the right thing, like be on the right path, go to church more, dive into the word, that's when a lot of my problems started happening, which is crazy. As soon as I started to, read the Bible more, pray more, try to do the best thing, try to do what's best for me, do what's best for my soul, enlighten others, help others, influence others to go to church, and tell others about the word and spread the gospel. That's when bad things started piling up on me, and I was like, why? Like, why is it so much happening to me at this one time? But when I was doing, my own thing, doing worldly things, when I was just doing whatever it is I wanted, like, I'm still, I'm still me, like, I'm still the same person, but I said I'm getting close. I want to get closer to God, do the right thing. That's when problems started happening, and then I really had to just take myself and pray about it and think. And it's like, I'm just being tested. Like, we don't live in a world. We don't live. This is a world of. This is the devil's playground. This is a world of worldly things. So what you see, like, we are, there's other principalities and stuff. Our battle is not with flesh, it's with principalities that we cannot see. There's so many other moving forces that, that's driving against us, and it's trying to break us, and it wants us to come back to do wrong. But you just gotta stay strong. You gotta stay sober. You gotta stay sober minded. You gotta keep faith. Whenever it seems like shit's just too tough, that's when you gotta have the strongest faith, because you gotta just know, like, I can make it through this. We can make it. Whatever it is. Like, a lot of people can't. They can't take that pressure because they don't know. There's nobody to talk to. There's nowhere to go. They feel helpless. But I'm telling you, like, you can beat this. Like, you just gotta have faith. You gotta trust in the Lord. You gotta know, like, there's a plan. There's a plan for you. And sometimes it may seem like a lot of people, they try to go off their own understanding, but lean not into your own understanding. A lot of people try to make it think like, oh, I'm doing this myself, and try to take all the credit, but at the end of the day, there's something guiding you. There's something bigger than what you even can fathom. And once you realize that, then you realize, why should I worry? And I get like, I'm human. We all humans, and we all have emotions. We all have we all have our own ups and downs and battles, but that's life, But at the end of the day, you just gotta remain sober minded and have faith that what's for you is gonna be for you. Because I'm telling you, like, it's like when you get, when you're trying to do the right thing, and it's like, when you're trying to, say you a guy and it's this girl you really like, right? And you've been trying to get with her for like the longest time. But soon as you say, man, I'm done with her, and you move on, and you find a girl that you really like, and y'all doing the right thing, man, y'all building something special, that girl comes back around. And she wants to be with you, and now she's making it known, like, well, where was that? Where was that 6 months ago? Where was that a year ago? When I was interested in you. And that's how the devil is. comes at you when he tries to tempt you. It's like that little nagging bug in your ear, like, nah. Well, and then what he does is he'll send other people to spread his word to you and be like, nah, you shouldn't do this. This is what you should be doing. Why are you doing that? Why you want to do that? That's why you gotta keep those people away from you. You gotta be in the word so that way you understand when these things are coming and when these things are happening to you. You can recognize them. You know, because if you don't understand, you'll fall for anything. Because there's so many games that's played, and you know, people don't have your best interest, and people will fake like they got your best interest and say, oh man, if I was you, I would be doing this, or I wouldn't do that, or I wouldn't date her. Why you wanna get married? Why you wanna stop all the fun we having? Like, why you don't wanna go out and drink with him? Why? Like, I know people always want to kick it with you when you doing what's wrong. Like, you want to sit around and smoke all day. Oh man, when you on the same level as them, but when you try to elevate, that's when you lose a lot of people. These people are these people are of the world, man. You gotta once you relieve yourself of worldly things. Like, it's cool to have nice things, but at the end of the day, all this shit gotta go. We gotta go. What's gonna be here is your soul. I made a video. The money can't save you. At the end of the day, you gotta be right. Like, just try to do the right thing. Try to help as many people as possible. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Like, I understand it's going through hard times right now, but only thing we can control is what we can control. You gotta stay on the right path, keep the right mind frame, make the right choices. Cause I'm not gonna sit up here like I'm perfect. Like, nigga, I'm not no angel. But even Jesus was hanging around with the sinners, with the prostitutes, with the thieves. So shit, we all got a chance. We all got a choice we can make, and it's like you are who you are. You're just as good as the person you are when nobody's watching you. So when nobody's watching you, that's who you really are. With the decisions you make, you gotta be consistent. And that's gonna be my next video. You know, if your life was a Google search, what would people see? You know, that's gonna be my next video topic. But at the end of the day, man, I'm on here to inspire, to help, to motivate, because, man, there's a lot of people out here with nobody to talk to, nobody telling them, and it's like it's a lot of misguided knowledge. And I'm not saying I know everything. Shit, I'm 20 years old, man. I'm still learning. Everybody's still learning. If you're not learning, then you're better off dead, because every day is always something new to learn. But as I reach for heights of, you know, knowledge and understanding, and just put myself at peace, I want to help as many other people do the same thing. Get their mind right, get their focus right, you know. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. But look, that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you was able to take something from this video. Yeah. But I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good day. I'm out.